brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Adam Schiff. Adam Bennett Schiff is the U.S. representative for. He has served in Congress since 2001. He is a member of the Democratic Party. Schiff represented the 27th and 29th districts between 2001 and 2013, which included the areas of Alhambra, Altadena, San Gabriel, Burbank, Glendale, South Pasadena, Temple City, Monterey Park, and Pasadena. In 2010, his district was redistricted to include new areas including the Canada Flintridge, the Crescenta-Montrose and Sunland-Tujunga, as well as large slices of central Los Angeles including Hollywood, the Hollywood Hills, West Hollywood, Echo Park, Silver Lake, and Los Feliz, in addition to areas he represented before like Burbank, Glendale, and the western part of Pasadena. Schiff has become an influential voice for his party in the House of Representatives on foreign policy and national security issues. He serves as ranking member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. He is currently on leave from the House Appropriations Committee, which he joined in 2007. He previously served on the United States House Foreign Affairs Committee, and serves on the State, Foreign Operations, and Related Programs Subcommittee of the Appropriations Committee. Early life, education and career. Schiff was born in Framingham, Massachusetts, son of Edward and Cheryl Ann Schiff. He was raised in a Jewish family, and moved to Danville, California during high school. He received a political science degree from Stanford University and a JD degree from Harvard Law School. After receiving his JD from Harvard, Schiff began working as a prosecutor in the Los Angeles branch of the U.S. Attorney's Office. While an assistant U.S. attorney, he gained attention by prosecuting a case against Richard Miller, a former FBI agent convicted of passing secret documents to the Soviet Union in exchange for a promised $65,000 in gold and cash. The first time Miller was tried, it resulted in a hung jury. The second time, it resulted in a conviction overturned on appeal, and the third time he was convicted. California State Senate. Schiff was elected to the California State Senate in 1996, after 2 unsuccessful attempts. He chaired that body's Judiciary Committee during his one term. During his tenure in the state Senate, Schiff authored Senate Bill 1847, Chapter 1021. Signed into law in 1998, this created the Pasadena Blue Line Authority, which continued work on the stalled then Blue Line light rail extension to Pasadena, which would later be named the Gold Line instead. 2003 Invasion of Iraq. Schiff voted in favor of the 2003 invasion of Iraq. He later said in an interview with CNN, "I have voted in favor of the war in Iraq, and I regret now, because it turned out that the intelligence information that we have about the weapons of mass destruction of Saddam Hussein's regime is incorrect, resulting in the catastrophic repercussions, and hope it does not happen again." Armenian Genocide. Schiff has been a leading voice in Armenian American issues. He claims to have over 70,000 Armenian Americans in his district. He has strongly pushed for signing of the U.S. House Resolution 106 recognizing the Armenian Genocide. On October 11, 2007, the resolution sponsored by Schiff was approved by the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Turkey's Prime Minister said that approval of the resolution would endanger U.S.-Turkey relations. The resolution was again approved by the House Foreign Affairs Committee on March 4, 2010, by a 23-22 margin. He continues to reintroduce the resolution each subsequent Congress. Campaign finance reform. After the Supreme Court struck down campaign finance reform legislation in the Citizens United v. Federal Election Commission and McCutcheon v. Federal Election Commission cases, Schiff introduced a constitutional amendment to overturn both decisions, H.J. Res. 31, drafted by Harvard Law School constitutional scholar Lawrence H. Tribe. Helicopter noise. beginning with Rep. Howard Berman. Before Berman was defeated for re-election, Schiff has worked on reducing unwanted helicopter noise across Los Angeles County by proposing legislation to force the FAA to study and regulate helicopter noise in Los Angeles, the Helicopter Noise Relief Act. After reintroducing his legislation, Schiff has worked with Senator Dianne Feinstein to push the FAA to act, and together they attached a provision in the 2014 Omnibus Appropriations Package directing the Secretary of the Department of Transportation and FAA to address helicopter noise in Los Angeles County skies. The FAA has announced that it will create a county-wide helicopter noise public complaint system, the first step towards regulation. Intelligence and surveillance reform. Schiff has been a prominent supporter of surveillance reforms, especially in the wake of the leaks of classified intelligence by Edward Snowden. In 2007, in response to disclosure of the terrorist surveillance program, Schiff and Rep. Jeff Flake offered a successful amendment in the House of Representatives to clarify that the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act is the exclusive means for collecting foreign intelligence information within the United States. Schiff has been a critic of the bulk collection of telephone metadata by the National Security Agency. In January 2014, Schiff introduced the Telephone Metadata Reform Act, which would prohibit the bulk collection of domestic phone records. Schiff has also introduced several bills aimed at reforming the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, including a bill to require outside counsel to be appointed to argue for privacy and civil liberties protections in certain cases before the court. Thank you for watching, brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.